team still figuring out rotations, Brent. At this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes. You got to produce.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Toppin is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Brown in at small forward. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important. You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton, he's certainly fit that bill. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Jones. Gafford trying to break free. And the basket by Jones.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Halliburton against Jones. In the corner, it's Toppin. No good on the triple. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Pistons.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Now here's Brown. Halliburton outside. Stolen by Avdia. Now here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Here's Gafford. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game.
He's great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Poole, the pass to Avdia. Kuzma with the screen for Avdia. Gafford kicks to Jones. Six on the shot clock. Driving inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Here's Avdia. No good on the three. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 4. And the pass to Mathurin. The three. Avdia with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Over in the corner, Poole beyond the arc. Out to Kuzma. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. In the corner, it's Toppin. And the 3 off target.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Avdia can't hit. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. That 3 off the mark. Washington leading now by 4. Kuzma kicks to Poole. To the paint. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
All right, everybody. Those were your Wizards dancers. Make some noise.
And here's Jones. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And here's the fast break. Here's Toppin. And the rejection by Gafford. Jones, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Mathurin. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Now Jones. The kick out to Poole. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And it's Haliburton missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Here's Jones. Got a hand on it.
Toppin has that kind of reach, 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Haliburton passes to Turner. Back to Haliburton. Here's Mathurin, and he's good on the three ball. Mathurin's got 9. And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
For the Wizards, Gallinari, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kisper comes in for Poole. And it's Wright in for Jones. Now here's Wright. 5 on the clock to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's Haliburton after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. Haliburton passes to Brown. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Mathurin in the game against Chicago. Very impressive.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now here's Wright. Gallinari, a screen on Haliburton. Here's Wright. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Indiana leading by 3. Haliburton passes to Mathurin. Brown with it. Passes to Mathurin. Over Avdia. Again, Indiana.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Now, here's Avdia. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Avdia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Halliburton finds Walker. Back to Halliburton. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead. To the wing right side. Turner passes to Mathurin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Right outside. To the wing on the left. Tice kicks to Kispert. Gallinari outside. Launches it. Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Brown outside. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on right. Halliburton for 3. Here's Turner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
And here's Avdia. Tice sets a screen for Avdia. And a miss there on the triple.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Wizards 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago. They set the screen. And they get it back. Walker dishes to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Right outside. He kicks it to Gallinari. The pass to Tice for the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
At the line.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer Hield. And Indiana, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gallinari, a screen on Hield. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded closely, and it's Gallinari missing. Hield outside. Walker the pass to Nembhard. Back to Walker. Hield from outside. And it's nails the
court,
Buzzer beater.
your Wizards.
Ringing the bell.
22.
That's the way to close
The
the quarter.
Pacers.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Indiana sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Jackson.
Buddy
Neesmith
Hield.
is out there with Buddy
Three-point
Hield,
field goal.
and it's Nembhard in at the point guard. And here is Poole, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Kuzma inside, working on Walker. Gafford sets the pick for Poole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Neesmith, covered by Gafford. Jackson a screen on Poole. Hield from outside. And Indiana, another three.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Passes it to Gafford. Kicks to Jones. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Nembhard, defended by Jones. Hield outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
One on
foul.
Kispert. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner comes in for Jackson, and Toppin subbed in for Walker. Now Toppin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. The shot from the low post is good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Jones with the screen on Hield. Poole, the pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. Gafford, a screen on Hield. Here's Poole. And that one hits back iron.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Nembhard. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Here's Gafford. Good work defensively by Turner. Hield outside. Pass to Nembhard. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul.
That's good from Kispert.
Pacers
The Pacers making a switch here.
Bruce Brown. Tyrese Halliburton.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Poole, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest win. After being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
Now Toppin following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Over in the corner, Brown. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Brown. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Gets up a three. The shot by Turner no good. Washington has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Poole with the screen for Kispert. Gafford finds Kuzma. Now Poole. A three-pointer no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's got to feel good for the young player. Buddy Hield showing a full arsenal tonight offensively.
Washington calls timeout. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Molinari comes in for Kispert. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jordan Poole. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Count that one from Toppin.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Jones with it. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's Kuzma. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
They retain possession. Here's Gallinari. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Knocked away. Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Wright. It's Jones on the wing. Turner covering. Jones the pass to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing. The Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Round kicks to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin misses the three. The Wizards shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Pass to Jones. Tice sets a screen for Jones. Passes it to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Turner. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tice passes to Kuzma. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Kuzma not getting bothered, so skilled at capitalizing even when guarded tight.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Left side, Turner. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Gallinari with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Jones from outside. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And the Wizards with possession. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Gallinari. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
It's a bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second
Off target from 3-point range.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Here's Mathurin. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Kuzma. He has 5. And Tice throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first in the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. How he performed last season. Put up 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now here's Tice. He's got 8 to the inside. Over in the corner, Avdia. Nailed from 3-point land. Avdia's got 5.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Nembhard. Kicks it to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mathurin. He's got 21.
Washington.
Pacers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gallinari left side. Pass to Tice. Right outside. From deep 3-point range. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going. And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Indiana shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. We've got Avdia. Jordan Poole is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Jones sets the pick for Poole. Kuzma against Brown. The rebound by Turner. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Brown finds Toppin. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Kuzma. Tries it from 19. The pass to Mathurin. Over in the corner, Brown. Second chance shot. Here's Toppin. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And they recover it. Effort to screen on Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got 7.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. And the rejection by Gafford.
Oh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Kuzma against Halliburton. Kuzma kicks to Poole. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Now Halliburton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Jones the pass to Gafford. Here's Kuzma. Gafford sets the pick for Kuzma. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 7.
Kuz's J is looking moist.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Jones following the score by Indiana.
I see him.
Gafford is screen on Brown. Kicks it out to Jones. From downtown. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton against Jones. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Here's Mathurin. The kick out to Brown. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Washington. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gafford passes to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 23. Passes it to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. On the wing, Turner. From the arc. sinks the triple. Turner's got 9.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Heald's checked in for the Pacers. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Everybody, that was your Wizards breaker. Let me hear you.
Jones looking for an opening. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds it to Toppin. And he slams it down right on top of Deni Avdija.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. What do you guys think so far?
Shifting the defense and just seeking out the best shot.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Right, he's checked in for Jones. The shot by Turner, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Poole, a screen on Hield. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
First personal
That is
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pacers on defense. Avdija with it. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. And Gafford throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Halliburton. And the shot goes down.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Poole with the screen for Kispert. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Daniel Gafford.
Your Wizards, Daniel Tice.
The Wizards working the ball around now. The kick out to Poole. Connects from three-point range. Poole's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Pacers leading by 21. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age and get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here's a look at the stats for Brown. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Outside, Walker. Back to Halliburton. Shot's good by Walker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Wright, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. Indiana leading by 22. Driving to the basket. Gallinari with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break up the floor. And Avdija, the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Avdiaz got his third basket of the night.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
On the wing. There's a screen. Clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to Wright. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The pass to Nesmith. And Walker kicks to Heel. Back to Walker to the left wing. Now here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Healed against Gallinari. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wright. Here he goes. Misses off the right iron. Pacers leading by 20. And Walker kicks to Heel. Walker with a screen for Heel. Pass to Nembhard. Washington with the rebound. Avdiaz got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kispert, the pass to Wright. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Both free throws good from Tice. Pacers leading by 17. .130 left to play here in the third. Nembhard. They need this one. Bucket is good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Tice, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Wright. Passes it to Gallinari. Right side. 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Gallinari missing. And Indiana shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Nesmith. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Nesmith has got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Out to the wing. And the pass to Gallinari. And that time, also a missed shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
63.
Pacers.
DC family, a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Indiana, they've got Nesmith, and it's Turner in its center. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Indiana shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Shoots the three. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Outside, Walker. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Turner. On offense, here are the Pacers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Pacers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here is Shamet. Wizards passing it around. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Washington gets it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Pass to Nesmith. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Washington.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the pass to Nwora. Here's Nembhard. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
From past the arc, offensive rebound, Gafford, and it's denied. Pass to Nwora. Here's Brown. Yep, it counts. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Assisted by
From the Wizards, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Bounce pass from Shamet. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Brown outside. Passes to Nembhard. There's the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Nembhard's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
second.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith. First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers.
For the Wizards.
Gafford cans them both. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Jackson misses. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Takes the 3. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And that one, good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pacers leading by 22. Nembhard, the pass to Nwora. Now, here's Nesmith. There's the pass to Nwora. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Gafford. And he recovers it. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Gafford is screen on Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Takes it inside. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Nembhard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Pass to Gafford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Brent, nowadays, there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. Get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Tice.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Passes it to Shamet. There's the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Second shot opportunity. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Gallinari wide open. Good on the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Gallinari against Teal. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Gallinari passes to Shamet. Rejected by Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Tice. The feed now to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Diaz checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Landry Shamet. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wright looking around. The pass to Poole. A baseline J, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second team.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Washington. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Washington Wizards.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Poole. Screen by Tice. And he stays with it.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Here's Mathurin, guarded by Poole. Mathurin passes to Jackson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Wright sets a screen for Gallinari. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that 3-ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Jackson, a screen on Wright. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Walker's shot is off. Now here's Wright. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no one.
Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil.